kid.
All right, is rubbing your eyes. Let's see if we're live here. Can you check to see if we're live, Steve, on your stream?
Let me see.
Are we live? How you guys doing?
Live.
Which one did you check, pal?
Facebook.
Facebook.
Live.
All right, how about Instagram? How are we doing on Instagram?
Instagram is not live. Instagram does not appear to be live.
Uh-oh, we went dead for a second. Hold on. Hold your horses.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
All right. Checking connection.
Checking. See if it
Says we're live now on the Instas.
There we are. Live video.
Do a chat overlay here if anyone wants to say hello to us.
So we're not even just in green room, right? We're just like in it. We're in it. We're in it to win it. We're in it to win it. Okay. Well, welcome, everybody.
Welcome. You guys get your mic closer to yourselves.
We're gonna do ASMR. Hello, Chloe. ASMR on comic books. You can smell the paper.
Ryan, talking to the mic for me for that.
Hello, everyone. How was that?
There's a bit of
Did I mess it
not
up?
hearing you. I'm hearing me great.
Ruben's here. We can always ask Ruben how it's going. Can you hear us, Ruben?
Yeah, you guys sound very far off.
I watched the Green Knight.
Yeah,
It's intriguing. Actually, the weird thing was I started watching kind of like the making of, and it helped kind of fill in some of the blanks. Look, there's Derek.
Here, switch.
Ruben says I can hear them.
Switch mics.
Switch the mics. Hi, y'all on Instagram. Hello.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, but it's under the table.
It's what?
Take it. And then.
Oh, you're trying to do things under the table here.
Well, no, it was already under the table.
Oh, I see. Oh, got him.
What a shot.
All right, Ryan, talking to the mic for me.
How about now? Talk into the mic. Can you hear me now? Ruben says that he can hear them. Lady Dashboard says, I can.
That's so weird. Weird.
Lisa, hearing everything very clearly. I can hear you both fine. Chad says you can hear us on Facebook fine, both of us.
Okay, good. All right, sounds good. Let's start the show. How you guys doing?
Hello. Good. How are you? Wow, people are getting right into questions. Woo! What do you think about the Inkle movie news? What was there news besides? I didn't see any news. Is there news besides Taika Waititi making it? Oh, did you not hear that? That was like last week. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Mr. Waititi is going to make the Inkle. Unless it doesn't happen. I'll believe it when it's shooting. I'll believe it when it comes out. I think, sure, why not? That's a good topic as any. I think that Taika Waititi is a perfect choice. He's amazing. Have you ever read The Inkle? Yeah. Okay. I read it when it came out. What do you mean when it came out? You mean from Epic Comics when they did it in the States? Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a French comic book. I didn't know you lived in France. Yeah, because they Epic actually did a number of things. And then they did Akira as well. They also did. There was a Airtight Garage, which Mobius wrote and Eric Schenauer drew, which was really good. That was really good. Yeah. European comics. Who cares? We have a European comic this week. We have a couple. I love European comic books. Actually, they're amazing. Shout out to go buy something from someone else. Go to Stuart Ing. in Torrance. Have you been there before?
I haven't been to the store, but
He goes to pop-ups.
Well, he always does WinterCon in San Diego.
Stuart Stewart and G. Yes, the store is his name.
Mhm.
And
It has lots of art books.
and imports.
Yeah.
Lots of imports. So I used to go and look at stuff that looked neat and then remember the title and then hope and wait for Dark Horse or Humanoids or somebody else to put it out. And then I buy something because I felt bad that I was just there doing that. But now that I'm trying to brush up on my Spanish and now that I've been to Argentina and gotten into Argentine, is that the extent of your
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco.
Hola. That's all you need.
¿Cómo está?
No, I want to go there and I want to buy. I haven't been there since the shutdown, but now I want to go and buy Spanish comics and South American comics.
Oh, yeah.
To help me brush up on my Spanish.
Well, that was what was neat about that the Batman that had the stuff from the stories from the different countries.
What's that? Sorry, I was reading the comments.
Oh, that Batman that DC did that had the stories
yeah.
from the different country, because you could get a feel of like their artwork and the feel of how they did comics.
Yeah.
Because all they had to do it just had to have Batman.
Yeah.
And they did it their way.
Yeah.
Which was I love the one with Bruce Wayne where he went on vacation and got fat. That was awesome.
Yeah. Batman deserves to go on vacation and get fat. What else we got going on here? Still brainstorming more theories about what's behind the back door of the store. We need to make an unlimited supply of White Claw. That would be groovy. Who would you have direct a Meta Barons movie? Oh man, Zack Snyder. I think that movie's made for him, or that comic book is made for him. That's the kind of stuff you should be making, not Justice League movies. Sorry,
Right.
Derek. I didn't mean that.
Guys, still pause for a second. I'm gonna mess with the Zack Snyder is good for everything. Hold on for 1 second. I'm gonna mess with the volume. So give me 1 second.
Oh.
I can't tell if does this work.
No, it's over here.
Oh, twist it around.
Yeah, so it's way easier.
Oh no.
It's better. It's up in your nose, but
Look at this long enough. Tell me.
it's like it's on your nose. Your mouth is on.
Oh,
your
I
nose.
see. So like.
It's like is there more up there? There should be more up there. There you go. It just barely covered. I have one of those, but it's too thin.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
It's for show. It's for marketing. Something is killing the children.
Exactly.
Which is what we're going to do tonight at some point.
Are we?
Yes.
Oh, why would we be doing that?
Because I'm still doing my my deal on that.
Deal?
Deal?
You're
Yeah.
having deals?
Yeah, I'm always having deals. And Annie took a picture that I'll put up on
It'll be
Instagram
like
later.
it'll be like used cars.
Yeah, I think somebody's showing a sleepy emoji. I'm sorry, we're working on it. We just need to make sure that all of our stuff is ready to go before we keep going. In the meantime,
Ryan, talk right into the mic for me, would you?
right into the mic. Right into the mic. Right into the mic. Right into that microphone.
So weird.
What's weird?
Steven, just take this mic, take a mic away from me.
Oh, yeah.
And put it over with you guys.
Okay. Sorry, folks. Thanks for bearing with us. We're just having some technical difficulties. We're sure we'll fix it very soon.
Okay, now you guys talk for a second. Check.
Check. The mic right in front of my face. Or is this a different microphone? What do I do? I don't know what I'm doing.
So weird.
Check. 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3.
How is my volume the best?
Well, hang on.
All right. Well, we're just gonna continue, and I'll.
Check. 1, 2, 3.
Sounds fine.
Sounds fine.
You guys hear it fine in here?
I'm listening to it.
All right. Maybe it's just my earphones.
Yeah. You want your microphone back?
Okay. So I got a couple rapid fire subjects.
Pew pew.
So SDCC
CC.
happened over the weekend. A couple things that were the Peacemaker panel. So what's his name? Cena was there dressed up. The La Brea show was kind of a big. Have either of you watched that La Brea show on NBC?
Watch it.
They just renewed
I heard
that.
It was like lost.
Yeah. And then, what was that?
Santa.
And then the Comic-Con Museum is open now.
Yeah, that opened. Yeah.
So, did anyone go to SDCC that's watching? Anyone have any comments? Steven, do you have any news? Ryan, do you have any thoughts about it?
I did post. Rob Swarovski posted kind of a wrap up, and I posted the link on the Facebook group. He basically said it was just kind of laid back and everything, and there were no big publishers. Some smaller publishers were there, and there was no there were no real big panels.
Yeah,
and they didn't go to Hall H, or they didn't go all the way to the end, and then the whole A area of the convention was used for the Funko line for see if you can get a pop. So it was actually, I don't want to say half, maybe 3/4 of the normal size. But they also I saw a number of people I know that went there. They took pictures. The aisles were very wide.
The owls are not what they seem.
The aisles are not.
Well, the aisles, not owls.
Aisles.
Clearly, all I'm doing is thinking about Twin Peaks.
Yeah. But everybody seemed happy. Dealers did really well. Artists were really happy with the way things go. Apparently, there was one Golden Age, Silver Age dealer. Apparently, he just sold tons of stuff. Like he said, he did better than New York.
Yeah. Right. I wonder if he was selling everything at market or he was discounting anything. Mr. Molina said John Cena was at Comic-Con. How could anyone see him? Because John Cena wasn't at Comic-Con. Peacemaker was at Comic-Con. Which I think he just stayed in character the whole time.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun.
I wonder if he was looking for that beach full of dicks.
I do not like my chair. Let's try this.
Is it the messed up one?
No, I just have my blood on it.
Okay.
We got another Comic-Con coming up this weekend.
Yeah, LA Comic-Con.
LA? Oh, I think the Ontario one's. Is the Ontario one this month or no?
All of the cons? Or maybe it's not LA Comic Con this weekend. I thought somebody said that it was though. I'm pretty sure LA Comic Con is this weekend.
Oh, okay.
I remember when it was called Kamikaze, and I remember when it was Stan Lee's Elvira's Comic Expo, and it was Stan Lee's comic.
I think they've changed the name 12 times.
But now they're just. I don't know if they just get to have LA Comic Con, but I guess they do. I haven't been there in a long time. Maybe it's great now. But we went there the very, very first time that they had it, and we cleaned house because there was nothing there.
Yeah. But I went that one time a few years ago where you guys were there, and I wasn't. It was okay. It didn't blow me away.
Sadly, I guess John Cena did not get into his tighty whities. I mean, he was in them. He just also had probably
clothes,
pants over them.
Yeah.
Okay. LA Comic Con is this weekend. Thank you for the confirmation, Cody.
Oh, okay. Good.
Okay. So I'm just talk about some store stuff, I guess, and
get the sad
transition
news. Get the sad news out of the way first.
So there's no DC books. Christmas is canceled, everybody. It's so horrible. Right now, it looks like we're probably not going to get them until the end of the week. We checked yesterday, and they were Indiana. So I don't know.
I think Annie said they moved to Milwaukee or something.
Not sure. But the Culver store, I checked in with Chris, and she's also getting her books late too. So I suspect it's probably just a West Coast thing in general. But don't forget that if you have it on your pull in here, you said you get it from me. That means you'll get it from someone else. Otherwise, you're going to have to buy it twice. But we are going to get our stuff probably at the end of this week. I will, of course, let everyone know once we get it and once it's done being processed. So you guys can run in here and get the DC books. It's a shame because I guess there were a few big DC books this week.
Yeah, a lot of annuals.
I know it's the end of Fear State Omega. There was a new book called Justice League Incarnate.
There's the Wonder Woman, the Black Label book.
Oh, Historia of the Amazon?
Yeah, Historia. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it would have been, but not getting it.
There's the villains, the Batman villain thing.
Yeah, I got a few of those. Yeah. How can you be quite disappointed by LA Comic? Oh, you just mean LA Comic Cons in general from before?
Yeah, we don't know about this one.
We don't know about this one. Could be great.
No, Ruben said Fact Collectibles didn't get their DC books either, so it sounds like the West Coast issue.
Good. I don't want anybody to have any kind of advantage.
No DC books. Derek must be sadder than when he first told us about the fight moment.
He'll laugh along with your joke, but he's asked me enough times in the last couple of days that I know that it is actually upsetting to him. Oh, what's the word on DC books? Copy. And then DC books, are they coming? No? Okay. Copy.
Christmas did not come early for Derek this week.
But we have plenty of other cool books. Marvel, we have some stuff this week, and we got some neat indie books. It's a very modest stack, but it is a stack nonetheless.
A very small Gwyneth Paltrow bed this week.
Yes. Hey, Derek, I'm going to just start talking about things about you, bud.
I'm still having the audio issues. Rick Rock confirmed with me. He says, Derek, your mic is way too loud on Twitch, and the boys sound like they're far away. As you can see, I have no mic.
I don't know. It's probably a twitchy thing.
You both have the mics, and the camera mics are turned off. So
right. It's all right. I think people can hear us. They're responding to us. They're interacting. So
unless somehow my computer is picking up the mic.
But I miss you. I miss you. I want you to be a part of. Oh yeah. That's allowed.
You are allowed.
You're allowed.
Everybody say good night to James, our intern. Okay, everybody says it says fine, sounds fine on Instagram, and folks said it sounds fine on Facebook. That's good enough for me. Ruben says
no sound.
Yeah, I muted it to see, because the only thing I'm thinking is that my computer is picking up my audio.
Okay, everybody says it says fine, sounds fine.
I muted it to see, because
it's back.
Thinking is that my computer is picking up. See how loud I am? I've got no microphone in front of me.
I think it's all right.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, but I forget out for next time maybe.
All right, so Ryan, before you get into the comic books,
Yes.
Did either of you see Hawkeye?
No.
What'd you think?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think it's very charming, and look, it has Haley Stanfield. So,
what else do you want?
Yeah, she's amazing. I love her to death. She's just awesome.
Good night, James. Thank you.
Good night, James.
Hey, James.
Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it.
And the dog showed up really early.
And there's a tracksuit mafia as well.
Yeah,
correct.
Oh yeah, that scene's really great. Where they're throwing like Molotov cocktails at her apartment.
What about you, Derek? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's fun.
Okay.
Good stuff. Looking forward to the rest. It's only a couple episodes, so
I think there's only 6.
it's very short.
I saw The Kindred. That's what I did. I watched an old horror.
Yeah, I saw you post about that.
It's great.
Are you taking a mic?
Let's talk about it.
Filling with this.
Fiddling.
Blow on it like an old NES cartridge.
Did you try turning it off and back on again?
I did. I tried kicking it too. Was that a comic book movie?
No.
No, it's a horror movie.
But was there like a graphic? Because I saw you post artwork.
Yeah, no, I was just showing Steve that I don't know who the artist is. But it's just with a slip. They do a custom slipcase, slip cover. And I just really like the artwork. It reminded me of Bernie Wrightson, but it's not Bernie Wrightson.
Sometimes I like the artwork, and sometimes I'm like, I like the original poster better.
I usually, when I get them with the reversibles, I always put the original.
Oh yeah. Well, like for me, like Dreamscape, you have that really gorgeous Drew Struzan, and I understand that they hired another artist, but I'm like, yeah, you covered up Drew Struzan.
Thank you all for those of you that came out for Black Friday shenanigans. We were pretty busy on Friday. Nothing is getting marked back up again for the most part. So again, I know a few of you have said, "Oh no, I couldn't get out here Friday." That don't matter. It's okay. We got plenty of stuff.
There's still the markdown madness of toys.
I marked down enough stuff to keep everybody happy and busy for a while.
Baby Groot is still over there. You can get your
I still have to get Baby Groot on. We have a few half-off manga still, tons of brand new Marvel books, DC books for half off. Omnibuses. Cody said we all need to be watching Yellow Jackets, weird, creepy cannibal TV show. Well, that sounds like that's right up my alley.
See, we have Loki magnets. We have Baby Yoda. More Baby Yoda.
Luis Molina said, I love Hawkeye. The show
James Bond
has a dog in it, so it gets extra points for me. Ruben asking if anybody's seen Masters of the Universe. Is there a Hunter by King?
I forgot that though. I gotta watch that.
So
I like the first half. I thought it was actually pretty cool.
So this is the second half that proves that He-Man's in the show or something. Everybody was complaining He-Man wasn't in the show.
So he said, I think the sound input is from your computer's microphone.
American read it. Okay.
Yeah, Hawkeye's really good. I'm enjoying it. So, and I think for us on the West Coast, I think it pops at 10 o'clock because I think if they have it on East Coast time, then it pops at 10.
Speaking of pops, after Black Friday, I went to the Fourth Horseman. If you haven't been, amazing pizzeria downtown and a brewery, and they're horror themed. So of course Ryan loves it. But they had a pop up. They had a Severin free pop up event. So if you don't know what Severin is a boutique cult horror Blu-ray label, similar to Scream Factory, but not as popular or not as big. And I had a really good time. I bought some stuff, talked to them for a while, and said, "Hey, do you guys want to do a pop up here in the store?" And they said, "Yeah, we'd be very interested in doing that." So sound off, I guess. Would you guys be interested in having a Blu-ray label come in with all of their goodies and have a little pop up in here? You can come in and ask them. So, what do I watch if I want to see a Bigfoot tear off somebody's genitalia? What kind of movie do you have for that? And they would say, "Here you go, Night of the Demon," which is one of the movies that I bought on Friday.
Got your Bigfoot fix?
I got my yeah, we'll see.
Bigfoot balls?
Yeah, Bigfoot something. So that's very cool. And yeah, that's about all I got. I've been reading. I read some stuff this week.
You catch up?
I caught up on some things.
What'd you catch up
on? Well, I read all of Me, You Love in the Dark. I don't want to start talking about comic books.
Well, that's
but
what
I know
we're
that.
Talking about.
But what else? Thumbs up all across from Ruben. Okay.
Yeah, Me, You Love in the Dark is really good. The artwork is absolutely incredible.
The last issue is excellent and wraps up very nicely. Problem here is that trade paperback doesn't come out until March, so I have a few folks that are getting started on it, and I only have 1 and 2. I'm out of 3s, and they're not. Image Comics said that they're not going to do any more printings. So try to get 3 wherever you can. I ordered more 4s, and then I know 5's coming. 5 came out this week. They you know what they say about guys with big feet? They got big pipes. Ruben says he'd be down for a pop up. Cool. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. A couple other announcements. Here we go. I know what to talk about. There is an Ink and Drink coming up. I always tell you guys about our Ink and Drink. It's Blind Man down the street. It is our local drink and draw chapter. Local artists who get together, drink beers, and draw on tables. I highly recommend going. I've talked about it before. Next chance is Thursday, December 9th. And that one I probably will go to. I didn't get a chance to go to the last one. Yeah, so definitely check that out. I will see you there. And also, Mr. Bruce Zebel is gearing up for a new Save Our Stages event. Some of you may have remembered when we did a Save Our Stages event down the street at Alex's Bar. We had a really great time. Now he is doing one at a new bar in, I think it's called
Long Beach?
It's not in Long Beach. People gotta this time because he's from Santa Ana, so now he's helping out his peeps. This is the Commissary Lounge.
They probably have parking.
They probably have parking. It says featuring Pulp Fiction LB, comics, tunes, and toys, comic book hideout, and more. I know that he's trying to get Rocket Press to come. I know he's trying to get a few other guests that I'll let him announce if he happens to get those folks. But again, if you enjoyed the Alex's Bar event, it was a fundraiser event that was comic book themed. They had silent auction. That was a lot of fun. I begged and pleaded, and I said, "Can I get on a microphone at the end of the night to help sell the things?"
Yeah, I sadly missed that. I really wish
it's on video somewhere.
Oh, Drunk Ryan selling auction.
Yeah, and I sold a bunch of stuff. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, and then some of our customers got mad, and they were just like, "Ryan, stop it! I bought it. Stop making it go higher." So anywho, that is Saturday, February 26th. It's
plenty of time.
Plenty of time. We're just getting started, and I'm going to. I will definitely be advertising that quite a bit as we continue. What do we have here? I would love to go to an Ink and Drink, but the last time I tried to Ink and Drink, I had to go to the hospital. Yeah.
I could see that happening. I could see it.
Yeah, so some cool events coming up. And Ink and Drink. See you there, be there, or be square. Hey, Derek, I'm going to just start talking about stuff, okay? All right.
Yeah, we're just so for everyone trying to ask about the sound problems, everything's plugged in, but for some reason the software is rejecting the microphone. It's recording from the laptop, so that's why you were hearing me so clearly.
Enunciate?
Yeah, I mean I can hear you now.
The microphone here.
Yeah, the microphone.
I'll project to the laptop.
Yeah.
Look at the alien.
Okay, look at the alien.
Woo!
But continue. Go do your thing.
Okay,
All right,
let's get into it. All right, so we do have books this week. We are up to Avengers 50, which actually means we're up to Avengers 750, if you believe in the legacy numbering.
I don't believe in the numbers. I'll stick with 50.
But so there is a big oversized issue. I did order enough to get a 1 in 50 ratio variant by Simone Bianchi of She-Hulk. Yeah, She-Hulk's going to be so big. I think it's going to really pop off. I have my first appearance. It's in really good shape. I think I'm going to go get it graded. And anybody has any kind of cool She-Hulk covers, start hanging on to them because they're going to start going up in value. And start keeping your eyes peeled for these cool covers. $39.99. I was actually surprised. A lot of times Marvel 1 in 50s, I usually have to go down to like half the ratio, but that one's going for at least its ratio price online. So I expect because She-Hulk is
got a show coming.
Got a show coming. All right, let me pop back over to Instagram because I left because I needed to see what date it was. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. We also have a Darkhold Black Bolt this week. There's been these really cool 1 in 10 Tormy design covers. So they're basically scary, spidery, insecty versions of good guys. This one's Black Bolt. We have the Wasp. Who else have they done so far? They did Iron Man. They've been fun. I'm not reading Darkhold, but people are enjoying it. We have Fantastic Four 38 this week, and again, a pretty high ratio, right? It's 150 or 120?
150.
Why? I have no idea why Fantastic Four 38 has a 1 in 50 ratio variant, but it's pretty cool. Check it out if you're a Thing fan. By the way,
got like 6-pack going there almost.
Yeah, almost. Close to get like a 4-pack, right? Yeah. We have more copies of the Walter Mosley Thing series. We sold it out.
It was quite good.
I got more from Marvel Peerage, which is really one of the things that's really nice about having an account with Penguin is I can get comic books from them that I can't get from Diamond. So I am starting to pay more attention and starting to fill in back issues on stuff that we have been selling out of. I got more Moon Knight. I have some more Dark Ages on the way. We are fully stocked on Dark Ages #1. So I'm waiting on more copies of #2 so people can get caught up. Okay. Yeah, we have it feels like Venom 1 just came out, and that's because it kind of did, because everything's being delayed. So this is Venom #2, coming hot on the heels of #1. I still have a few copies of #1 on the shelf. I did order more. I will have them soon. Really enjoying the new Venom series written by Al Ewing and Ram V. This focuses more on Dylan Brock, Eddie Brock's son, who's now got the symbiote, and Eddie Brock is now god of the symbiotes. I won't go any further than that. Something happens in the first issue. This is an alternate cover by Ed McGuinness. That's the
artwork's actually really nice.
Brian Hitch drawing the series. Who knows for how long? But actually, he's been pretty consistent with his stuff.
We'll see. I give him 6 issues for sure.
Yeah, I think he'd get at least 6 in. And then, Ed McGuinness one. And then we have a really cool long local comic shop day book by John Boy Myers, who I know people are fan. He's a fan favorite when it comes to Venom covers. Some of you may have gotten a little confused because there was a John Boy Myers cover for issue 3 that looked like it was available to order. And technically it was, but it's actually a 1:25 ratio variant, so I had to reject a bunch, and maybe some that I let through, and I'm gonna have to tell people, sorry, it's actually a 1:25 ratio variant. But this one is a cover price
free for all.
Well, it's not free. It's not free for all.
Free for all that you could order it.
That's true. So if you pre-ordered it, you got your normal 20% discount. Everyone else has got to pay cover price at $3.99. Still a deal. Anything we have here? Does that Venom comic come with an amazingly terrible Eminem song? No. Did he do a new song for the new Venom movie? I know he did one for the first movie.
Venom.
Okie dokie. Let's keep going. We have the last issue? Second to last issue, excuse me, of Trial of Magneto.
Who's his lawyer?
Harvey Birdman. Murdoch. Matt Murdoch.
Not Murdoch.
I think you should have picked.
I'm not reading the series. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. So 1 in 25 ratio variant, I think for $24.99. Okie dokie. We have Star Wars High Republic Adventures. 1 in 10 ratio variant here. Kind of one of those cool cut through, see what's going on inside the facility, I guess. Yeah. Alrighty.
$9.99.
That is the sum total of the Marvel books to talk about this week.
Oh, there is Marvel books.
Yeah, there are some. We also have a new Daredevil book this week. We're getting ready for Devil's Reign, which should have been out by now. It's another one of the unfortunate delays. I hope people still care about that book by the time it comes out. Hopefully. Okay, we have a new Mark Miller World.
Give me that cover. I like that cover.
Indie book, King of Spies. So probably eventually going to end up as a Netflix show. This was really good. If you like Mark Miller, you're going to dig it. This one's drawn by Matteo Scalera, so it's at least beautiful to look at. You've seen the story before. It's another kind of like old man's last ride kind of style story. This one being kind of like an aging James Bond that finds out that he's going to die in 6 months. So what can he use his extensive license to kill and ability to kill people to fix in the world before he goes?
He kind of looks like Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, he definitely looks like Pierce Brosnan. I would agree.
I like that. The Mark Shirley cover is the best.
There you go. Anybody out there like Evil Ernie? Dynamite is relaunching Evil Ernie,
or like your 90s flashback covers.
I heard a few of these because there were a lot of requests for these in Pull Box. So sometimes when you guys vote with your Pull Box requests, I pay attention and get some shelf copies. So they did some fun homages. This one's obviously Todd McFarlane homage to Spider-Man. You're holding the TMNT homage, and that's just the regular Brett Booth doing Brett Booth. Yeah. There's a couple of ratios that go along with these. The ratios for Dynamite are always really funny and weird. This is a
Like
1 in 10 is a normal one.
1 in 10 is normal.
But here's a 1 in 11. 1 in 11 ratio variant.
Order that one more copy.
Pretty cool. Evil Ernie. Keep going. We have a indie book from Ablaze called Animal Castle. I didn't know if I was going to get these this week. Because Diamond got hacked, it's really complicated, but you should just know that I have a lot more extra copies of things than I normally do this week. So I'm probably not going to sell out a bunch. But I have a bunch of this one. Luckily, it's really good.
The art is gorgeous.
The artwork is absolutely gorgeous. It's beautifully illustrated, as European comics typically are. And this is essentially a sequel to Animal Farm. So if you remember reading Animal Farm when you were a kid,
or saw the animated film.
So it's funny because the animated, trigger warnings for animal violence. It is definitely, it's definitely in there.
Not like Stray Dogs, where there's no animal violence whatsoever.
This is way more hardcore than the Stray Dogs violence. Is pretty explicit. So know that going into it. But I really enjoyed it. Yeah, the animated movie, it's funny. So the book ends, the Animal Farm novel ends on a really sour, dark note. It's basically just like they're looking in the window and the pigs are like walking on 2 legs and drinking tea or something. And that's just the end of the book. It's just like, oh, things are going to get bad again. And then the animated thing goes a little bit step further. It kind of shows all the animals getting pissed off and kind of having a second revolution.
Yeah.
But it's all like 30 seconds. It's not very long. So this comic. Without thinking too hard about it, I'm going to say that's my book of the year. I enjoyed it tremendously. I was glad that I was able to actually keep up to date with it, and I love the way that it ended, and I just love the artwork in general. Again, I haven't been putting that much research into it just because I'm being lazy, but if any of y'all know Jorge Corona, I don't know if he's digital or not, But if he does have original artwork, I would really, really be interested in buying some a page from the series. Oh, okay. Get ashore.
It's real pretty. Yeah, it's really been a good book, and a lot of it is told through the artwork. That's what
Derek told us to be quiet.
Okay, talk right into the mic for me, Ryan.
This one?
Yeah.
How about this? More. Talk.
You grab that one.
Hello.
Yeah, you guys are both mics now. So I'm sorry if you could
You want your
repeat
mic?
the couple of things you were saying about that last book.
About Me, You Love in the Dark? Yeah, if you're not already reading the series, you need to definitely jump on it. Written by Scotty Young. Everybody thinks of Scotty Young as the baby artist. Those baby artists are pretty darn cute. B, he is an artist and he illustrates all kinds of stuff that are not baby things.
It's also the same team who did Middle West.
Which I'm going to go back and check out now about how much I
It was
enjoyed this.
really good.
And C, he's a good storyteller. He's a good writer.
Yeah.
I just thought
there's
this
a
was
preview
excellent.
there's a new book coming out in 2022, and I don't know what it is, but it looks really pretty.
You look really pretty.
More books written by Scotty Young. I will happily read them. Okay.
Oh, here comes Ryan's
Wait. I want to save that for the very end because
Okay.
we don't have much to do this
Oh.
today, so that's good enough. All right, so trade paperbacks, barely anything this week, guys. I ordered a few things that seemed interesting to me. This is a new original graphic novel. Oh, Comixology. Okay, so it was originally on the Amazon. We don't know anything about this book, but it's published by Dark Horse.
It's the co-writer of Wonder Woman right now.
Oh, okay.
And they also did. They actually, the irony is both these creators did a story in Wonder Woman Black and White,
Cool.
Black and Gold 6 that came out last week.
I took one home, see if I can read any of it, give
The
people an
art's
idea.
really nice.
Yeah, it looks really cool. It's supposed to be kind of a horror, but well, let's see. What does the genre say? It calls it a graphic novel, a horror. Oh, it says horror. It's a horror book. It's a horror book. That means I'm just gonna buy it and put it in my collection.
Yeah.
And then more horror because it's just Ryan. What do you expect? Steve already knew all about this because it came out a while ago, but this is my first time ever hearing about it. I got a few copies of The Garbage Man by Aaron Lopresti because I thought it looks pretty neat. Okay, there you go.
He's a really good artist.
Hi, boys.
Hi, hello. I was just gonna say, if you're a really big fan of Bernie Wrightson's Swamp Thing, you're gonna want to check this out. It's just it's essentially just a send up homage to specifically Bernie Wrightson's
and Metal Men, apparently.
Yeah, and Metal Men. Swamp Thing run. It's kind of like it's got more of that Monster Mash kind of vibe. Alan Moore, people think of Alan Moore. There was a whole slew of Swamp Thing comic books before Alan Moore where it was just kind of more Monster Mash and was more about the artwork and so Garbage Man, check it out. And okay, this is it. This is all I got left. So we have Maniac of New York. I didn't think I would get these this week, and it just happens that I did. So this is number one of a new series. This is the second.
Did you read it?
Yeah.
And you can read, if you haven't read the first one, can you read this?
Yeah, because it makes reference to all the other things.
But it's okay.
But it's better if you read the first one. This is. I also have plenty of copies of the first graphic novel.
Because you hated this book so much.
I love this book so much. I bought a page from it. Yeah, Ryan. We heard about your page. And here's what I'm doing. I'm doing a deal. If you buy the trade paperback, you get that one for half off.
Wow.
Yeah. So you already get Maniac in New York Volume 1 for 30% off the cover price for your normal discount, graphic novel discount. And then my hope, actually, you just got to trust me, is that you like this so much, you also pick up the first issue, picking up right after this one of The Bronx is Burning.
There we go.
Yeah, really good stuff. I posted some artwork on our Instagram last night. Really enjoyed it. Oh, and then also, there's a character in this first issue who is singing a song. He's got headphones on, and it kind of sounds like rap about like a slasher, like a Jason Voorhees rapping or something.
The Jason rap.
And so I reached out to the writer, Elliot Callan. I'm not sure how to say it.
Kal-El.
Kal-El. And I said, hey man, help me out. Where did this song come from? And he said, actually, I just made it up. It doesn't exist. So I went ahead on a late night and said, we have pretty creative customers. If anybody wants to make a song using these lyrics or anything, I'll give them a free copy of the trade paperback. So is that what I said? The comic? I'll give you something.
You'll get something.
You're gonna get something. And we already have one person. I'm excited. They sent me an Instagram message and said they would email us something that they did, whatever it was, in one day. So we will check that out. Anyway, yes, big fan of this book. I made a cute little mask to go along with it. You'll see later. I'm going to post. I'll post
it's made for kids.
I will post the promotion featuring my mask on Instagram tomorrow. So anyway, buy the trade paperback. You get the first copy of this series for half off, not for free, because I don't have as many as I would like. If I had more, I would do it for free, but I don't have that many, so for half off. We also have a 1-in-15 ratio variant that goes along with it by Jonathan Luna. He did the ratio variant for the very first issue, which actually goes for a fair amount of money now. I'm happy I got my copy.
It's a neat cover.
Yeah, really cool. Okay, so we got that promotion, that horror promotion, Maniac New York trade paperback, and I've mentioned this before. I'm still doing it. If you buy any copy, any volume of Something Is Killing the Children trade paperback, I have so many copies still of House of Slaughter #1. You buy any copy of Something Is Killing the Children trade
Even
paperback.
that big hardcover?
I don't have any of those.
Oh, okay.
Right now, I am sold out of those.
Oh, okay.
But yes, even if you buy the hardcover,
Okay.
you get a copy of House of Slaughter #1 for free. Free. It's a great series. Check it out. You don't have to have read Something Is Killing Children to read this.
Yeah, it does stand on its own pretty well.
It does stand on its own pretty well, but that's a great deal, and you might as well because the series is fantastic. And I've been trying to get people to jump on.
Best new series, Eisner nominee.
There you go. Best Eisner winning series. And nominee. Didn't win. There's no justice in this world.
Can't all be winners.
So what was I going to say? Oh, I've been doing that as a deal actually for a couple of weeks, but I just say it and then I expect everybody to just remember.
Right, yeah.
But today I made signs.
Signs.
So I have some cute signs that I'm proud of. Did some little graphics. Did them up on my Canva.com.
Wow.
So there's definitely some cool stuff to check out tomorrow. We saw plenty of books, markdown books from Black Friday, and that's kind of all I got. It's a light week. FOC. Oh, there's a new catalog up on Previews World for December, and it seems like it's working just fine. There is a lot of items that don't have artwork for it yet, but the titles are there and the solicitations are there. They seem to be adding more artwork to it all the time. That hack, man. Who's hacking Diamond? Stop it. No hacking. Hacker, no hacking.
It's the Howarth variant.
Yeah, no Howarth variants.
Go hack Amazon.
Okay. Yeah, go hack Amazon. I forgot to do it this weekend, but I told myself I was going to get in the habit of on Saturdays, maybe Sundays, going on and showing how my discount beats Amazon's discount all the time.
Take much.
And there's a lot of good stuff in here from last week. I got a lot of copies of Geiger still coming here by Geiger. It's great. See, I'm pulling at straws here. That's how a few things there came out this week. Yeah, this is fantastic. I can't believe how many copies of this are still left.
And the artwork's
I love Geiger.
Yeah. Derek, that is it for me, my friend.
No.
Yeah, that's it,
Can't
bud.
be.
That's it. That's all I
I
got.
got the audio working and the show's over.
I have no DC books. I got no DC books.
We can talk about the DC
Marvel's
books.
hardly releasing anything. I don't know what to tell you. Thursday, I'm going to be spending most of the day. Actually, you won't see me at all here. You're not going to see me at all here tomorrow. Most of the day tomorrow, Derek. I'm going to be here in the morning, and then I'm leaving. And then Thursday, I'm going to be locking myself up in the storage unit, which means more dollar bin books for you guys. And pricing up more back issues over the weekend. I have a ton of sets that are ready to go. They're not ready to go. I have to price them, but
They're close.
But they're close. I just need to sit down and come up with numbers. So probably a lot of really cool stuff for maybe this weekend. Cody says that he was excited for LA Comic Con, but now I'm worried. I'm sure it'll be great. It's not as bad as Long Beach Comic Con, right? So, yeah. Derek, I'm out of there. I'm flailing, buddy. I'm flailing. I'm drowning.
You have a question, Derek?
I do.
Okay.
Throw the question. Quick.
Okay. Don't flail, buddy. Don't flail. Let me switch this over to me. Oh, hey, look, there's me.
Tell everybody
Yeah,
about Half
take-
Dead
let me
Fred.
take these earphones off. Yeah, sorry guys. It was actually a restream issue. Megan actually helped me troubleshoot it
Stupid
because I was,
restream.
yeah, we pay for the software and it was rejecting the mics. I was checking the mics, the cables, checking the Blackmagic ATM, but it was Restream that was pumping the audio from the laptop, which is never done before. So
If it's not Scottish, it's crap.
it's crap. So we talked about Hawkeye. Real quick, a couple other things I want to talk about pop culture news. Star Trek Discovery is back. None of you boys are watching Star Trek Discovery. That show's great. It's as expensive as Game of Thrones, and it shows. It's fantastic.
I don't know. No, there's no way it can be more expensive than Game of Thrones.
As expensive.
No.
On par. Yep, 100%. 10 mil per episode. It's crazy what they're spending.
They spent more on Game of Thrones.
You're not watching it. You have
Okay,
no friends
children.
over. You-
Okay, children.
that show, it's like cinema quality, which by the way, I don't want to poop on Marvel, but man, I had Shang-Chi on the other day for just background, and like they just get away with so much bad green screen and bad CG for these like $200 million movies. And you go watch like Star Trek Discovery, it's like, wow, the CG is better in this than a Marvel movie. It's flipping nuts. Anyway, that's the show you should be watching. It's great, Star Trek Discovery. Encanto, did you guys see that? That came out for Thanksgiving weekend. That actually did pretty good in the box office. New Disney animated.
Kanto is in the comic Kanto.
Encanto.
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 Oh, I
Encanto.
love.
It's about my
love
wife's
Encanto.
people. And then I wanted to talk to you guys about the Spider-Way No Home Tickets fiasco.
I heard
So-
something about it because
So it crashed the AMC website, crashed other websites. And scalpers are selling
Don't do it.
the tickets for way too much money.
Don't do it.
Yeah. So I got my tickets for opening day. Did you guys get tickets?
Nope.
Oh,
Are you guys
wait.
going to see it?
I will wait.
Of course.
I'm okay.
What are you guys' thoughts on this whole thing?
It's.
Nobody's ever ready for anything. Technology never works.
Yeah. I just remember when I
Like today for our show.
I remember
So
when
my
I tried
wife
to get.
screaming last night. She was using Canva.com.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps saying how easy this is. It's not easy. Because she's a Photoshop like wizard.
Right.
So she's like, why can't I change the thing? You know, it's just funny. Yeah, technology's
By
awful.
making it easier, they made it harder.
Every video game launch, they're never ready. It always crashes the servers. That's just always what happens.
Eduardo says, Restream, boo, what's Restream? I just got here. Well, it's the software we use.
Craig
to
got
stream out
ticket.
to
He
all
got
the-
tickets for Thursday and Friday. He
Wow.
double dipped.
Why are you speaking over when I'm saying the thing? No, one person at a time, Steven. Yeah, so Restream is the software we use to go to Facebook, not Instagram. Instagram we go natively, but YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Sven says, is it Sven or Steven?
Sven.
I always say it wrong.
Sven.
The fabrication of the Klingon suits and Discovery must have cost big bucks. Yes, it did. And then Craig, what Steven was just saying, I got tickets for Thursday and Friday. Why are you going twice, Craig? But I got my tickets for opening night. Actually, opening afternoon. I think we're seeing a 4:00 show.
Nice.
I got like 6 tickets.
I am
So-
a patient
but I'm not even sure if
man.
I'll be able to go see it because I might be out of state. So I might need to refund it. But you guys are going to wait?
I mean, I have to. It sounds like.
Sounds like it.
I have a winning combination of being patient and also being spoiler immune.
Yeah, working at a comic shop.
I don't care.
I usually like because a lot of times I'll go see it like Sunday night, the last show, because it'll be busy, but nowhere as busy as like the rest of the weekend.
Yeah.
Then that way you can kind of enjoy it more.
I'll probably see it the weekend after.
As far as other movies coming out this year, we got West Side Story.
Oh,
Don't
looks so
look.
good.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw it when I saw what did I see in theaters? I saw it's Eternals. I
Eternals.
think. I don't know. They
Yeah,
showed the trailer for West Side Story. I said this looks incredible.
Yeah. Don't Look Up. That's the Leo, Jennifer Lawrence, Meryl Streep Netflix movie.
And
Okay.
Licorice Pizza. I think it's only playing limited.
Well, that's already out.
but it's I think
Going
it's only
wide?
playing. I think
Copy.
it's only playing the LA.
Matrix 4.
That comes
coming
out
up.
soon?
Yeah.
It's like
Uh,
almost Christmas Day. I
and
think
then
it's the second.
And then another comic book movie, The King's Man.
Oh, they got
That looks
delayed like a
good.
couple times.
Yeah.
I like Kingsman a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
because this one actually, hopefully, it'll be better than the last one because this one's actually a prequel.
Craig says he got better seats for the second show. That's why he's going twice. Very nice, Craig. Well done. We were late to this, but Megan and I saw 2 movies recently. We saw Last Night in Soho by Edgar Wright. It's a
I
big
still wanna
comic
see
book
that.
fan. You guys should both see it. And Candyman, produced by Jordan Peele, but directed by a first-time female film director. And they both were good. I recommend them both. Both scary. I've got slight criticisms of them both, but both really worth seeing. So we like that. And just to promote my own thing, check out this shirt here. Half Dead Fred. So this is a movie that Megan and I are co-producers on. We're executive producers of 2 other feature films, one called Who Done It, and I can't even say it correctly. And
Wait, I thought that was part of the title.
I know, right? It's who, well, that's what it is.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, it's it. That's
Dun-dun.
it. You got it. And then the other one's called Hellfire Xanadu. But we got our swag for this one. We got our stickers and sunglasses and all these things.
Those are great titles, Derek.
Really like this logo. So props to Braun for getting this out to us. Okay. You talked about Comics for a Cause already, right?
Yes.
And then also Ink and Drink. So I'm ready for some questions if you guys are ready for some.
Yeah, just a couple of Instagram things
Yes,
really
let's
quick.
go to
Galindo said, Nightmare Alley remake, anyone? I don't think I've ever seen the original Nightmare
Oh,
Alley.
yes. Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
It's a remake?
I didn't know.
I didn't know that.
I'm not sure. I saw the trailer for it.
Whatever the
trailer's
proper
incredible.
horror movie that is that Del Toro's doing, I saw a trailer for it on TV and it looked awesome.
Yeah.
And is it
got Loki in it.
noir?
Or maybe noir. I don't know.
Yeah, it's very noir.
Whatever it is.
Noir.
It looks good. It looks good.
It looks amazing.
And then Cody said, looking forward to the Scary of 61st. Ryan, look up the trailer. I will. I don't know what that is, but I will check it out.
Nice.
That is it for Insta.
Okay. So I stole this question off of
Thief!
listening to The Ringer doing a deep dive on the Eternals, and I thought it was a fun question. Which Eternal would you team up with which Avenger in a buddy
I haven't seen the
episode.
Eternal, so I'm going to opt out of this.
Are you familiar with any of the characters at all?
Not in a while.
Okay, so Ryan and I can go.
That's easy. I got it. I'll just do Ant-Man and Kumail Nanjiani's character. I want to see that.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I want that.
So someone else. So he plays Kingo.
Kingo.
And so it's not a spoiler, Stephen, but Kingo's got a line in the movie where he says, "Oh, Thor used to follow me around when he was a kid, but now he's a big time adventurer. He doesn't return my calls."
Yeah.
So someone said it'd be funny to see the Kingo Thor.
That would
team
also
up.
be great.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Because obviously, Taika Waititi would do that, and that would be great. Yeah.
I would like to see Makari, who's the first deaf Marvel superhero. She's like the Flash. Team up with Quicksilver
There you go.
for a race.
For a
Okay.
race.
I think
A
that
race against bullets.
Exactly.
He loses.
Yeah, true. Very true. Okay, next question. Maniac in New York. Let's hold up that little face.
Oh,
Let's
you got
hold
a
up.
Maniac of New York question for me? It's
Yeah.
this one's right here.
You're coming up with the next Maniac in somewhere, like Maniac in Bakersfield. Where's the Maniac going to in your series?
I mean, I want LA, just because I grew up in LA County and nothing ever happened. The only thing that ever happens here are like, I don't know,
Car chases.
car chases and stuff. It'd be fun to have Jason Voorhees in Hollywood or something. I want to see Jason Voorhees in the snow. That's what I want to see. So
Seattle.
wherever. Doesn't and not necessarily we're doing the metropolitan thing here, so let's go back to just Crystal Lake or whatever, but in the snow. That's it. Just in the snow. Imagine all that blood and how it would pop on all that white snow. It'd be great.
How about you, Steve?
Maniac of Disneyland.
Oh,
good
the theme
one!
park. That's great.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's really good.
But it's going to be hard, with kissing the Phantom of the Park,
Yeah.
It's going to be tough. I think they could do it.
It's really a shame that Zombieland is like the closest thing we've gotten to I always said that'd be so neat. Like, what if you had to wade through the water of Pirates of the Caribbean? Well, there's no choice. We have to go through here to get you.
Yeah.
And then there's zombies in there or something. That'd be so cool.
I
That's
love
what
that.
I think about.
Forgive my bad brain, but did we ever get a Jason Voorhees in Vegas?
No. We got a
So-
leprechaun in Vegas.
Yeah, so Maniac in Las Vegas would be dope.
Maniac in Las Vegas would be fantastic. Yeah.
That'd be really cool. Okay. Last question. So we have the Matrix. What's it called? Resurrections. Matrix 4.
Matrix 4. Just call it
Matrix 4 coming out less than a month. Oh, Mando or not Mando. Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett is coming out in a month too. So
Yeah, it's
did you guys see that trailer?
Is that a Jon Favreau joint?
I think it's produced by him and then directed by Robert Rodriguez. But anyway, I digress. It's a Matrix question I have. So yeah, Eduardo goes, Boba Fett. Good job, people. Good job. So you're in the Matrix, or I guess let's not say you're in the Matrix.
Are we already?
Yeah.
Are we already? You're a person who uses the Matrix, but you have that like plug in the back of your head.
Yeah.
And remember how like, oh, I'm gonna learn how to drive a helicopter, fly a helicopter, or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm gonna learn kung fu.
Yeah.
What is the one skill that you would plug into your head and use for your real world life?
I don't know how much of a skill this would be, but I would just watch every movie.
Oh, so you would just download
because that's what that
film.
is, right?
Yeah.
That would just be film.
Wow.
And I could revisit them at any time, and time doesn't exist. It's like it's infinite movies.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's great.
It doesn't help anybody. It just helps me be a film snob.
There we go. Perfect. How about you, Stephen? What would be your
I'm
one
still
thing?
thinking. Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know how to really describe it. Just as an actor, I would love to be able to do like perfect mimics or impersonations. So not just like a voice impersonation, but like walk or like, so I could like, obviously my stature wouldn't be the same, but I could just perfectly mimic Ryan's voice.
Oh, you'd be a
in his
perfect
movies.
actor.
Yeah.
That's what you.
Well, that
You want to download acting.
that doesn't make you a perfect actor. Because sometimes when someone is so on the nose, it's almost like it's not as good, you know. But I would just like to be able to do any type of voice, any type of thing, any type of impersonation. I think that'd be cool.
Even the voice.
Yeah.
I guess I would like to work at like a zoo or something where you could take care of animals and stuff.
Is that a skill though? Is that a
Could be.
downloadable skill?
It
A
could
zoologist?
Yeah, or like a veterinarian, maybe something
Yeah.
like that. Something where you can.
It's
take
funny
care-
everybody thinks of Matrix, but I just think of Groundhog Day. I just think like, oh, he learned how to play the piano. He learned how to throw the cards
Yeah.
in the hat really good. He learned how to pick up women.
I would learn
down to a science.
I know what I would learn. I would learn to forget the second and third movie.
Oh, love them.
I like Matrix
What
Reloaded.
about the Animatrix though? That's
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not the second or
Animatrix.
third movie now,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah. They did the same thing in that. Did you guys ever see that other Groundhog Day type movie? I know that
Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day. Palm Springs.
Palm Springs.
Yeah.
I love Palm Springs.
And they learn skills.
Yeah.
Over time.
Important skills.
Like
Life skills.
like nunchuck skills.
Yeah.
Bow staff skills. I just watched them. I know Steven doesn't like the show, but Megan and I love it. I watched the movies that made us Ghostbusters in preparation of hopefully seeing the Ghostbusters soon. And it was sad. Bill Murray had a falling out with who directed
Reitman?
Reitman. Yeah. No. Who directed Groundhog Day?
It was
Ramis.
Ramis.
Yeah.
Right.
He had,
Oh,
he had-
Yeah,
Harold
that
Ramis,
was
sorry.
part of the reason why it never the third
Yeah,
one never
he had a
happened.
falling out with Harold Ramis on Groundhog Day, and then they didn't talk for years until Harold Ramis was dying. Have you heard this story before? And he didn't have his number anymore or information. He just knew he was staying in a certain city or lived in a certain town. So Bill Murray went to the police station of that town and said, "Take me to Harold." And they looked him up and they gave him a police escort to Harold Ramis, and they made up on his deathbed or whatever. But,
Aw.
yeah. No one really knows what the falling. They just thought it was
They made a great movie.
creative differences, but they
Yeah.
just had their
Well-
whole friendship had a falling out.
If Bill Murray was against whatever that movie ended up being, then he was wrong.
Yeah.
And if Ryman was, then he was right. Because I love Groundhog Day.
Well, they worked together on what? Stripes, Ghostbusters, and then what else? Another one, right?
Caddyshack?
Caddyshack.
Scrooged? I don't know.
No, Harold
No?
Ramis didn't. He didn't. That was Richard.
But
Donner.
before they did Ghostbusters, I think they worked on like 2 other movies.
yeah,
at least.
Caddyshack and
Stripes.
Yeah.
Bill Murray, of course, is a genius, but like it's just so funny. These stories, like no one knew if he was going to show up or not for Ghostbusters. Like, he
Yeah.
wouldn't sign the contract.
Yeah.
So they're like, and the whole thing hinged on like it's a Bill Murray movie. So
the original Ghostbusters.
Yeah. So they're like, because they originally cast what's his name,
John Belushi.
Who died.
Yeah.
And it was going to be Dan Aykroyd, Belushi, and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
And so when Belushi died and Eddie Murphy fell out, like
Wow.
Bill Murray was like
He
the
was-
A-lister of the film. And they're like, we think he's coming.
We're running out of SNL.
I love, yeah. Eduardo said, download how to come up with smart goals because my job is constantly behind us to come up with them, and I just got nothing. I'm done venting. What is a smart goal? Is that better than better than a dumb goal, or is that a
It sounds like some crappy corporate lingo or
system
something. Yeah.
scrap? And Sven says, I know, bicycle repair. Then I could become a bicycle repairman. Very nice. Very nice. All right, gentlemen, anything left? It was a very short show.
It's a very short show.
Oh, Luis said something here. It says,
Cody would learn how to get chicks. Cody, I'm sure you don't need the Matrix to do that.
yeah, just share your comic book podcast, and that would get any chick that I know of. 'Cause
Cody
chick-
is also a horror film producer. You should
Is he
talk
really?
to him.
Oh yes, he produced that one thing.
Speaking of horror films, I can't believe we were gasping for straws, and you didn't talk about the movie you've been waiting your whole life. It's coming out not only on Blu-ray,
Christmas came
but
early.
4K, baby.
Steve is referring to the one movie I had left on my wish list for coming out on physical media, the Scream Factory. They did it. Those crazy sons of bitches, they did it. They got the rights to Alligator. I'm so happy.
And
Right.
Alligator too. But
Alligator.
but
2.
Alligator 2 is like
I'm gonna still buy Alligator 2. Yeah, Alligator 1. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it any which way you can.
It's really good because I would say the main reason it's really good. John Sayles wrote the screenplay.
John Sayles wrote the screenplay. If you don't know who that is, he's an Academy Award-winning filmmaker now. But back in the day, he was doing Corman stuff. So
Everybody was doing Corman stuff.
he also wrote he wrote The Howling, and The Battle Beyond the Stars.
Yes.
Before he started doing some more serious stuff. Also starring Robert Forster, the late Robert Forster. Rest in peace.
He's really good.
Fantastic character. He's like he's losing his hair, which I can relate to, and that's like the whole thing. Everybody's like, "Have you tried this? Have you tried that?"
The movie should be more terrible than it is.
Yeah,
it really it's stupid and everything, but it like somehow doesn't come off as like crappy as it should.
Here's a fun story. So when Tarantino was doing Jackie Brown, he in his head canon is that Robert Forster is the same character from Alligator.
Oh, really?
And that after surviving a giant alligator in that movie, he eventually made his way to Los Angeles, opened up a bail bonds company
because we don't have alligators here.
So that's my homework for everybody. Try to find a way to watch Alligator. Has one of the best, meanest, funniest backyard swimming pool kills involving kids playing pirates. It's so good. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-based. I would want to shoot myself if that was something I had to do with it. I'm glad
Sounds horrible.
I own a comic book store. It's just better. Yeah. As hard as it is some days. Have to be a Python fan. Oh, is that a Monty Python joke?
The bicycles.
Yeah, got it. Okay. That's it. Anything else that I forget to talk about? Okay. Derek, did you talk about all your stuff? Did you tell everybody all about your movies and all your filming thingies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steve, what about you? What do you
popculturemaven.com. You can also find me on YouTube and stuff. I do my video reviews. I will review the DC comics hopefully tonight.
How?
I cannot say.
You filthy thief. You filthy thief.
But I'm buying them afterwards, so I am supporting.
I don't care. I use the bootleg sites too.
Sometimes,
but buy your comic books, folks, if you can, please.
Because I have to admit, I cannot wait to read the Wonder Woman, the Phil Jimenez one.
And buy them from me if you can.
Buy them. I buy all my comics. I don't even go to any other comic shop. This place is so awesome.
Did you say how Black Friday went for you?
Yes.
It was good.
Good. And there's still some deals.
I was worried that nobody would show up, and my fears were unfounded.
Cool. Let me come back to me. I'm Derek of DerekEasley.com. Megan and I are pretty busy, but if you ever do need video, photography, drone, we do everything from feature films to live videos, with which hopefully have better sound than today did, and music videos. CJ Sanders says, "Yo, what's up, CJ?" Real estate stuff, everything. We do a little bit of everything. Commercials, the whole 9 yards. So hit us up, DerekEasley.com, and also join the Pulp Fiction Facebook group and share with us what you're reading. Share with us videos that you might want us to do on certain books or things you want us to talk about. You can even submit maybe your questions of the week, and we could read them on the air. So yes, please be interactive. Please share your collections, talk about comics, and join the community. And get your books at Pulp Fiction Long Beach. And don't let your pull box go
unchecked,
right?
unpulled.
Don't let your pull box go unpulled. I like that.
Yeah. Or someone's gonna
everybody has like a fun T-shirt, like Cape and Cal's got like the dollar bin, y'all, like comics rule everything around me, cream. I'm like, that's so good. But I have my curmudgeon T-shirt. So it's going to be pick up your books.
Yeah,
that's all I was going to say.
Buy your books, get off his lawn.
And Luis Melania says, join the Facebook group, people, and share your theories about what Ryan hands behind the back door of the store.
Hides
behind the back door of the store. It's just more comic books.
Wait a second. We have to stop the presses. CJ says, Derek, you do a great job. God bless you, CJ Sanders. See, someone recognizes the hard work, right? Black Friday was cool. Eduardo says, I picked up a lot of non-sale books. Come for the discount, stay for the full price eye candy.
Yeah, there were actually, I noticed there were quite a few people that just picked up regular books and trades.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's typically how that works.
Yeah. That's very cool. So Luis had some theories about what you keep in the back room.
Oh, yeah.
Should we say that on air? He said you had an endless supply of White Claw.
An endless supply of White Claw.
Because he did a screen capture.
You mentioned The Matrix. It looked like, guns. We're going to need guns.
Yeah.
Just the White Claw.
He did a screen capture of one of our Wednesday warm-up walkthrough videos, and that door's closed always. So it's like creates the mystery of what's behind, what's in the box.
Yeah.
In the box.
Walt's frozen head.
Maybe we'll do a back room bonus tour or something like that.
Back room bonus tour. Holy moly! I'll have to do that late at night. Walt Disney's Frozen Head, as Steven said, and then he said Superman being tortured by a pipe. Thank you, John Ridley, for ruining my life. And then I submitted Annie has a pet dragon back there.
Yeah, Annie has a pet dragon.
He said a fourth thing. He said a Stargate. Going to an alternate reality where the McRib is served all year round at McDonald's.
When we used to still work conventions, and I know you know how hard it is to set up a convention because you've been there.
Oh yeah, on
15-hour, 16-hour days sometimes. I watch big Derek, big giant Derek. Him go, hang on. Guys, just roll that. It's horrible.
A lot of boxes.
I remember fantasizing for years about just portals existing. So all conventions should just be all we gotta do is just bring our portal and let them come to the store. I would love to have a Stargate. It's the most on brand anything ever. I know I said we're ending the show. We'll end the show with this. Is that I watched Shang-Chi, okay, and I liked it, enjoyed it. I think we talked about it already. And at the end, there's all this dragon stuff, just like full-on Chinese dragon stuff. And I'm like, oh, Annie probably loved this. And then I mentioned it to our Eduardo, and Eduardo said, like, oh, no, she thought it was just meh. I'm like, of course.
Because it's not.
And then I found out that she doesn't actually like Chinese dragons because she likes dragons that have wings.
Like toothless.
She doesn't like the ones that fly magically. I think he was neat because he was like this, like a snake.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, that's it. For real.
Or for real.
Stick a fork in it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.